Our next guest is a member of Lethbridge's alt folk rock band Starpainter. This four-piece band's influence showcases strong songwriting and an affinity for gently psychedelic alt twang tones. Starpainter is no stranger to CKUA's chart, and their latest album, Rattlesnake Dream, highlights themes of family, aging, and personal loss, and explores new sonic territory while staying true to their old school songwriting chops and imaginative guitar heavy arrangements. Star Painter is Colby Stolson, Joel Gray, Mickey Hayward, and with me today is Joel Stretch. Hi, Joel. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, thanks so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, I'm excited to chat with you. So, I have so many questions. First question, tell me about Rattlesnake Dream. How does that title sort of express the theme and mood of the album?
Sure. The title comes from an actual dream that I was having. I was having a recurring dream while we were writing this album about fighting a snake in the coulees in Lethbridge. I'd be out for a walk and come across a snake, and we'd be fighting. And so I told a couple of people about this dream, and the first couple of people that I told all said the same thing, which was that they have that same dream. Like they're all people from Lethbridge, and they said, "Oh yeah, no, I have that one too." And so it
Wow.
kind of became a metaphor for me of like shared connections or community connections, but maybe like subconscious, I guess is the word I'm looking for, like
Mhm.
subconscious community connections, these things we have in common that maybe we don't know we have in common or whatever. So that was what Rattlesnake Dream meant to me. And then wrote a song about it, basically just describing the dream, and it became the
Wow.
title track for our album.
Oh, that's so cool. Now, in the dream, do you win the fight with the
No,
rattlesnake? No.
never. Usually the moment of loss is when I wake up,
Mm.
ready and heart pounding. It's like a nightmare kind of thing.
Yeah, that's very scary. Thankfully, it's just a dream.
Just a dream.
Yeah, wow. You know, listening to the album, it really kind of like invokes these feelings. Like I feel very warm and fuzzy when I listen to it. Like the harmonies are great, the arrangements are great. Um, what was it like putting the album together? You know, did it take a long time or did it happen really quickly?
It did take a long time. We recorded it on our own, like just at our houses,
Mm-hmm.
and that was definitely more time consuming than hiring somebody or booking a studio or whatever. It was kind of like Saturdays and Sundays for most of the year felt like were spent tracking the
Mm.
album. So it did take a while. It was very rewarding to work independently, though. Like it was nice to have the time to just tinker and play and have fun. And I think some of what you're describing, like some of the warm feelings that you get, I think maybe come from the recording process where it was just like friends at our houses working together. Yeah, it was a really enjoyable recording process. Difficult at times, but
Yes.
very rewarding. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can only imagine. But yeah, there is beauty in that. You can take your time and maybe, when you are in a studio, time is money. So that
Mhm.
that does definitely play a role. But that's very cool. Well, the product is gorgeous. Is the band named after Gord Downey's tune, Star Painter?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes, it
cool.
is. Yeah, yeah. I love Gord Downey, and I love that song. It's like I guess more of a poem. It's a
Yeah. Yeah.
spoken word poem, and the part in it that kind of stood out to me was about looking down at the prairies from like an aerial view, it kind of like that quilt or whatever that you see
Mm-hmm.
from
Mm-hmm.
above, and then it's like sort of it ends at dusk, and it says the star painters are taking over now. The scaffolding is in their place, and I love that picture of like that kind of dusky prairie scene and somebody up on scaffolding, like painting the stars one at a time.
Yeah, that's such a
Yeah.
gorgeous image. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Cool. Well, that makes me happy. That warms my heart even more. Um, when is the band's next show? What's happening?
Our next show is at Frog Fest in Cowley. We're playing on the Sunday, and a few friends are playing on Sunday as well. I think it should be really good. Kid Callie from Lethbridge are playing, and the God Damsels, who
Oh yeah.
are not from Lethbridge, but I got to watch them in Lethbridge last night, and they were amazing. They were playing on the Sunday of Frog Fest too, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Cool. When is Frog Fest? What are the dates? Do you?
I think it's June 30th to July 3rd. It's on Flint
Okay.
Rock Ranch, kind of by Pincher Creek, just in Cowley, kind of out in the country. I've never been, but I've seen pictures, and it looks like it's going to be incredible. I'm really looking forward to it.
Wow. Well, nothing sounds better than great music in a beautiful location. That sounds really awesome. Hey, I'd love to
Mhm.
play Let It Pass from the album. Can you tell our listeners a little bit about it?
Sure. That song, I would say, embodies a theme of the album, which is sort of like trying to get back to somewhere in your past, like either like real or imagined or misremembered or whatever. It's kind of like a
Hmm.
song for missed opportunity, kind of love song or whatever, about just trying to. The recurring line is like. I'm gonna come down there and see you and waste all your time. Basically, it's just come. It's a love song, but sort of I'd say like remorseful or lovelorn love song. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. It's beautiful that like we as humans get to experience that feeling. It's very bittersweet
Hmm.
and and definitely I feel like there's a lot of people that I'd love to come and just, have the opportunity to waste their time again, right? Like it's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Joel. It was a pleasure to chat with you and I'm happy to say that Rattlesnake Dream is the number 2 album this week on the top 30 chart, which is pretty exciting. So, from the album Rattlesnake Dream, this is Starpainter and Let It Pass.